so you're muted right now. Okay.
Wait, how do I start? Here we go.
Hello and welcome to Volleyball at The View, or Westview. Here we are with our Westview Wildcat A team. Hey! I just want to ask you a couple questions coming into tonight, right off of your win against Bulls Middle School. How are you feeling? Are you feeling pretty confident?
I'm feeling very confident. I think we definitely have this in the bag. We just need to keep our spirits up and communicate and have fun.
Awesome. And number 10, Escher.
Yep.
This was number 11, Sophia. Number 10, Escher. How do you feel? What is one goal you have for yourself in the game today?
I feel like this is a game we should win, and one goal I have for myself is to get my serves over.
I'm live.
Yep.
Oh my God.
He's live. You're recording.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So, all right,
Okay.
amazing. And then Emma, number 4. What is, Mom? You're in the frame. You gotta move. No, you gotta move. Okay. Sorry about that. A big part of sports and everything is also the parental support. So, we do have our parents very involved in our players' lives, making sure all the behind the scenes is working out, getting them to practices and everything. So, thank you, Mom. And then Emma, number 4. What is your favorite part about volleyball? What do you love about this sport?
My favorite part would definitely be getting to work as a team and seeing all the satisfying wins that we get and everybody finally having the energy up, and I feel like we need to keep that up. But other than that, that's just a really big part, and I love seeing the smile on everybody's faces when we're finally doing good.
Yes, I know. I did want to bring up, it's been a while since the banners, been up on this wall for some volleyball, but looking at the team this year,
We're going to
you guys
change that.
have a really great chance.
We're definitely going to put a banner on the wall this year. We won't get any more, not one more loss, and I definitely believe in us. I think we definitely got this.
I love the confidence. Confidence.
I think we got that. We just gotta keep on playing how we're playing and not get too cocky and stuff.
Wonderful. And then, Emma, what do you think about this new year, this new team?
Well, thank you for the soccer boys, but volleyball got that this year. So this year we'll definitely make a change, and we'll finally get a banner and really satisfy our coach this year.
Amazing. Wonderful to hear, ladies. And
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. And were you interested in doing an interview?
Sure.
Awesome. So now I am here with number 1, Gali, correct?
Wait, what camera?
Yes.
Yes, that camera right there. Hello. Something that I was wondering is, when you get down, when this team gets down, sometimes in a little point deficit or having some issues, right? A little lower, not really having the lead. How do you guys keep your spirits up?
So usually it's some of us, we do get a little down.
Right.
And there's always these 2 teammates who always cheer us up, and one of them is Sophia.
Sophia, amazing.
She is always like a happy person. She's always cheering us up. She's our number 1 from the team. And yeah. I don't know if I answered the question right.
No, you definitely did, and that's amazing. Something that we really saw last week against Bulls is y'all's ability to really keep that momentum up even when you're down in the dumps.
Yes.
We did see a little bit of difference in the other team, right? They get a little frustrated, but you guys really seem to be able to keep it up, and I think that's amazing. So, honestly, keep up the great work,
Thank you.
I hope you guys have an amazing win tonight.
Thank you.
Yes.
I hope we did too.
Thank you, and all right, thank you, Westview Lady Wildcats A team. If y'all want to cheer, how do y'all feel? Show me a little spirit of how y'all feel. Yes, amazing. All right, thank you guys. I really hope y'all have a great game tonight, and good luck. Okay. All right, I'm heading back up after interviewing the A-Team Lady Wildcats, who have been on fire this season. Just a lot of dominance on the court, and a lot of strength, a lot of power. Here we go. All right, and here, Pflugerville has arrived. Take a look at these uniforms. I don't think I've seen them in these uniforms last year. So, really cool to see. Loving the blue and yellow ombre. That's great. And, oh wow, if you take a look at where Westview B team is warming up at the moment with Coach Tolliver. And we're getting ready for a very exciting game, I'm sure. Now, the Wildcats are coming off of a lot of momentum tonight after last week's win against Bulls. Very interesting to watch. Really, really captivating to see how they were able to come back after, one set win and then a set loss, and that final tiebreaker set, that third set, they're able to come in and get that win. Really great to see, this Westview Wildcats success. It's definitely been a while, and you see on the side that spirit from Westview. You hear them chanting Wildcats possibly, and really cool to see that they're getting into that spirit. Can't imagine how confident they feel right now after last week's Bulls win. Now on to Pflugerville doing some warm-ups, and Westview possibly going to be doing some drills on the nets. Nice. Practicing some hitting drills. We did see a lot of power from the Westview Wildcats this season. I mean, I'm looking and I'm seeing, a lot of these hits are going over the net. It's really impressive to see, really amazing, see that coordination. And look at that. Westview A team on the court helping each other out. This is what I love about the Wildcats, is they just have such a great sense of community to be able to, there's no disconnect between that A and B team. They're all one volleyball team together, united over the love of the sport. Really amazing to see, especially at this age, this youth. It's great. Now, do notice, for the Lady Wildcats, especially on the A team, actually no, both A and B team, if you notice their sleeves, they have pink ribbons on their sleeves for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, October. So happy Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This is really awesome to see that they are also using, their small platform at this middle school age, but for some activism and, instilling that in these young people of, really showing, hey, I have this spotlight for now on the court. Let me use it for some good. And I really love to see that. I don't know if that was a coach decision, or I know that these girls are really independent, could have even been them, but really awesome to see here. And it looks really, really cool. Very awesome Lady Wildcats to see that there. And I don't think this is a mistake, is Pflugerville have pink leg warmers. You may not be able to see them now as we're watching Westview warm up, but the Pflugerville Panthers do have some pink socks on, which I believe is also for breast cancer awareness, which I just love to see that. I think it's great. So, yep, just watching some great things out on this court. Very amazing to see some powerful swings out there from Westview, and really cool, really awesome.
What do you feel about the spirit that Westview is right now? Because you went and talked to them, you went down on the court, they mentioned that they feel this is in the bag. You think the overconfidence is gonna kind of bite them back?
See, you have to really be careful about that because it almost did last week. We saw, that overconfidence getting a little in the way sometimes. So, I mean, we'll hope not, but they did seem to be going into that Bulls game confidently, and they still came out with a win. So, you really never know. Let's hope that they can stay a little humble because I do think that is going to be the key for them to win, to not get too in their head about it. So, hopefully not. However, I think that they may have to look out for that a little bit.
How are we ranking? Do we know in regards to the schools who's number one or who has been number one? If you know that.
Right, I do not know that. I may have to actually ask if there is a Lady Wildcat.
But right now, Westview is doing really good.
Westview is doing amazing. Only one loss for the A team, and I believe the B team as well. We are at a 3-1, 2-1, 2-1. Excuse me. We are 2 wins, 1 loss, which is really great for Westview to have a winning record. It's definitely been a while. See there, you can see those pink socks for Breast Cancer Awareness Month from Pflugerville. Great to see these young ladies, doing some positive things. But if you are able to see, I believe the last time that the Westview girls had anything for volleyball was in 1997.
¿Acerca de qué?
So, 2007. 2007 was the last time that Westview was district champs for volleyball. So, these girls, their whole mission, I've heard this throughout the season, is they want another banner for their team. And you know what? I don't think there's any reason they can't get it.
And what do you see on the body language? Seems like the B team, they came in strong. They won last time that we were here. And they've been doing pretty good. What do you think? What do you think is going to be the outcome this time around?
Honestly, I think that they can do it because what I'm seeing is, first of all, great cheer. You see that they're loud and they're ready, but they're dialed in. You can tell they're focused. And I think that now, this week, after seeing that, maybe a little overconfidence is kind of, like you said, biting us in the butt a little bit. Now we know that we have to lock in, but we also know we have the capability to win. So I think that the Lady Wildcats can do this. And for the most part, I think that they at least believe they can, which, going into a game, is a great mindset to have. I wouldn't be surprised if other Pflugerville middle schools had heard a little turmoil about, these Lady Wildcats, they're a force to be reckoned with. They're a strong team. So can't wait to see some of that tonight and see what Pflugerville has to offer, I'm sure both of these teams, all of these young ladies will put on a great game tonight, and I wish them both the best.
So here we go.
Here we go.
You have a signature starting of the game saying by any chance?
Starting of the game?
Like get ready to rumble, stuff like that?
You know what? Yeah. Let's get ready to rumble. I like it. And it is over from Pflugerville. And that is not returned by Westview. That is a Pflugerville point from number 5 on the Pflugerville Middle School B team. And over. And let's see if they can return it over. Right there. Almost just bounces right off the net. And that'll be another Pflugerville point. So, you take a look, and what is great is you see Pflugerville preparing to receive that even if it does go over. So, great job, Pflugerville, on being prepared for that. That serve by number 5 does not make it over. That'll be a Westview point, and it'll hand over to number 4. Now, we saw last week, number 4 on the Lady Wildcats B team was pretty consistent with her serves. And, maybe she's just getting warmed up right now, but that serve won't go over the net. That'll be a Pflugerville point, and number 4 getting ready to serve. Westview cheer is here at the game today. Great to see, and that's over. Powerful, powerful reception by the B team, and no one's there to receive that from Pflugerville, I believe. Here, let's take a look at that. So, 1 reception, 2, and just no one's there to get it. Now you see, you've really got to go for those balls because that was right in the open, commit. Number 7, Westview, and wow, nice and over, right inside inbounds, and you see, again, Pflugerville you've got to go for those, and if you're too scared, that's a communication thing. So that'll be a Westview point. Westview tying it up 3-3. Number 7, here we go. That's over, powerful serve. Wow, I mean, what's really impressive is how it seems to be landing inbounds. And that doesn't make it over, that's a Westview point. To see that powerful of a serve, but so controlled, to not be going too far out of bounds, really, really impressive to see. Great skill there, number 7. So now it is 4-3. And that one is received by Pflugerville. Will it go over? And wow, nice rebounding off the net. Great job, Pflugerville. And will it go over? It will. Now, Westview's turn to receive, right back over to them. Great dig by number 6. And that's over. Oh, just a little sloppy of a reception there by, I believe, number 15. Let's take a look at that. So, look at that dig by number 6, right? And number 14, who just rebounds it off the net. Great job having the commitment to the play. It's not over till it's over. I love to say that. That might be my phrase. Anyway, number 3 for the serve. And wow! Great serve. I mean, that is impressive right there. It is 4-5. Seeing that land right in bounds and just having such a flat curve, if that makes sense. Really impressive. Great job, number 3. Let's see if she can do it again. And it's over. That one is going to be out, and that's going to be a Westview point. However, the structure of those serves looking really nice, very powerful, really fast. Pretty impressive. Great job, number 3. Number 15 from Westview. Coming up to serve with an underhand serve that is very powerful. We saw the power of that underhand serve at Bowles. And will Pflugerville return it? Yes, they will. And unfortunately, it's going to be out. That'll be a Westview point. See, those are always so risky, passing it behind your back like that. You don't really get as much accuracy. Here we go, number 15. Great. And wow, ace. Ace on an underhand serve. You don't see that every day, but great job. See, that seemed to be maybe a little communication issue on the Pflugerville side. Let's see. Can she do it again? And that is received by Pflugerville. Can it go over? It's over, but it's out. That'll be a Westview point. Again, Westview creating a little bit of a gap here, 8-5. Number 15 just on a roll. Oh, will it make it over? Nope, just a little too steep. And back to Pflugerville. Number 6, something I've noticed about number 6, this game is she's very committed to the play. Very, getting down on the ground for those. Oh, communication issue right there. Number 4 and number 12. Let's take a look at that. So you see, it's going over, and you can't necessarily see. That's okay. And however, if you didn't notice, they did collide. That's going to be an situation where you just call mine on those and make sure everyone knows what's going on. All right, Pflugerville over, but it's out. All right, that'll be a Westview.
I have it.
So let's take a look. So you see, received by the Wildcats, and seeing those you got to call mine because they're focused on the ball. They're not focused necessarily on each other unless you audibly make yourself known there. Number 6 and number 8 from Pflugerville are switching out right now, and number 1 getting ready to serve. You know, I always wonder what is going through these young ladies' head before they serve. And underhand serve, nice, really close to the net there, but that's a good thing, catches them off guard. And it's over by Pflugerville, good job. And then look, we see a little bit of miscommunication between 15 and 1. They get a little upset at each other. Take a look at that. And 1 steps back and gets really frustrated there. Starts complaining to Coach Tolliver. Come on, ladies, let's see a little more pep. Wow, really powerful serve there. Just, once you get control over that and know exactly where you want it to go and are able to manipulate that, that's going to be a really powerful serve. 13-5 from Westview, switching out. So, we're seeing a little discourse on the Westview team. They do still have a lead. But, let's see. Will the score get updated? 9-8 on the scoreboard, I guess. All right, 13 up to... Wow! Oh, my goodness! That's impressive. Just the fact that she was just standstill, too, is amazing. And then look at how hard that is to receive. Let's take a look at this. See, what do you even do in that situation? Just like, at that angle, do you go underhand? What do you even do? Having a serve like that to create that confusion, really nice. Look at, oh my goodness, just soaring through the air. Another point from number 13. Now, these are some serves, you do not just want to mess with. Look at this. Tries to receive, but it's just coming at you with that force at that angle. It's so hard to really gauge where you're supposed to be. Number 13, let's do this. See if you can do it again. Nice. Okay, and that's received this time. Great commitment, number 15. Unfortunately, that was, a little out of reach for the Wildcats. Yeah, you see that serve. It's just amazing, very powerful. Return right back. And 15, committing, getting there on the ground. That's great job. It's just, if you're going to do that, you got to have a little more control. And now we see some Wildcats cheer. Oh, and nice serve. Return. Pflugerville, can you make it over? Yes, they can. And time for Westview. Oh, and a hit from number 12. Fortunately, it's going to get hit out of bounds. And Pflugerville coming really close. Almost close to the gap. Number 17 for Pflugerville serving. Interesting form there from number 17 with a fist on the serve. Wildcat point, 12-10. Number 12 serving. Now, Westview has maintained the lead. Ooh, great close serving to the front. And, number 18 from Pflugerville, you really got to make sure you communicate there. If you see, she's just like kind of running around back and forth. Just make sure you know where you are and you're communicating with your team. All right, and nice. See, that was such great communication, great coordination from Pflugerville. And that'll be a Pflugerville point as Westview attempts to receive that. Take a look there. No one's in each other's way. Great job. 13 tries, just a little, uncoordination there on that specific. It's hard to do that on the floor. It's okay. Number 5 from Pflugerville. Wow. Okay, I actually think that the trolling, you might say, from Westview actually worked because, that serve did not know where it was supposed to. And they did it back. Wow, we're seeing some tension here, between each school. And that's what it's all about. Not just is it about the sport, but the atmosphere there. You see, and they attempt to receive. Pflugerville just can't get it. Westview, even with the screaming, still makes it happen. Wow, great job, number 18. Almost getting into the crowd there, committing to making that play. Take a look at this. And she just goes for it and actually receives it. While it wasn't a successful play, it does show, her commitment to the team. Great job. So we're looking at Pflugerville right there. Both, Tolliver Coach Tolliver very relaxed, giving some, look at these girls, they're smiling, they're ready, still dialed in. And Pflugerville, just really getting together. Got to figure out a game plan because it's 17-11 and 6 points is not just 6 points that they have to get back, but they have to win the set all the way to 25. And Wildcats only being 8 points away while they are 14. So obviously the Lady Wildcats are in great shape right now. Really doing a nice job at maintaining consistency throughout the set. However, after this timeout, let's see if Pflugerville comes back with some new spark. Number 4. Unfortunately, that's going to be into the net. Who knows? Maybe that timeout, I believe called by Pflugerville, may have done what they were trying to do, is eliminate some momentum there. Number 18. Oh! And despite the trolling and screaming for the crowd, she makes it over and scores the point. Let's take a look at that. So it's getting received there, and number 5 actually tries, and unfortunately it just doesn't really go the direction she wants. And I honestly really do think that the screaming is working. So if this is what you wanted, student section, then great job. Maybe you're the MVP this game. Because, as much as sometimes, they make it through it, I can only imagine how distracting that is. 7 with no taunting. Gets it over. Okay, nice. Look at that, calling mine and making sure these girls don't get in her way. All right, so we're just seeing some back and forth. And at this level, you'll see that sometimes, not a lot of development of the play, just back and forth. Let me just get this over, get this off of my hands. Wow, great job, hitting it right there on the net, straight down. Let's take a look at that. So, again, that back and forth, she hits it and attempt. What I do like about what I just saw right there is number 1, still trying to, oh, hold on. If you look at that play, number 1 hit the net. That was a net violation. It was a net violation. So that's going to be a Pflugerville point. That's my fault. Let's take a look at that. So look here. So number 1, trying to make sure it goes over the net, instead hits the net. You see those fingers tap there. Sometimes you just kind of got to trust it and say, I hope this goes over. Or at least try to do it facing the ball. Don't do it backwards. You're going to make a mistake. Wow, and I am in the middle of an earthquake from Westview. Magnitude maybe 6.7? Just kidding, guys. But anyway, Pflugerville's getting ready to serve. Unfortunately, that taunting was in vain because we seem to be having a long discussion with the Pflugerville coach and the ref. Coach Tolliver's trying to get these girls, hey, take advantage of this time. Let's get together. Let's have some more communication. Get on the same page. Little free time out there. Great job, Coach Tolliver. Great move. Making sure that, your team is really taking all these advantages. Now the earthquake is back. Number 20. Oh my goodness, it's affecting the camera a little bit on my end. But it's out. Now look at that. And that's what I mean by let's get ready to rumble.
Well,
Westview gets it.
Westview's been very strong,
Right.
but they're not far away.
True.
14-19.
14-19, they are closing that gap. We did see a 6-point lead. Now it's only 5 points. Wildcats are still maintaining a pretty good lead. It is going to be hard for them for Pflugerville to come all the way back and win. Number 15 over. Doesn't get affected by the taunting. And just, some hesitation there from number 9. Have some confidence, ladies. you see that little stutter there. She's like, oh, maybe she didn't know if the net was too close or something like that. But have that confidence, commit, and, the more familiar you get with the sport, the easier it'll be to make those plays. 15, we saw this again. Just a little too steep of a serve. It is 20-15. Even with that point loss, Westview's shouldn't be too worried. Whoa, great serve. Very impressive. I believe number 8 on Pflugerville. However, Westview is still able to receive it, and they are still in the game. 13 gets it over. Nice and missing. Man. All right, and that's into the net. Westview point. Let's take a look at that. And goes back, see, number 5, luckily getting out of 4's way, but, if you call mine, that kind of getting too close wouldn't even be an issue. Number 1 from Wildcats, over and not able to be received by number 5. So 22-15. All right, number 1 again with the serve. Westview only 3 points away from winning the set. Received by 17. Right into that net. And that's a Westview point. I will say, let's take a look. Westview did get a little close to the net, but let's see who touches it first. That's a little close, but it's a Westview point anyway. And it's over, and it's out. Match point for the Westview Wildcats, 24-15. Number 1. And it's over. 15. Received by number 6. Great. Okay. And Westview has won the set. Congratulations. However, it's only half the battle. So, we take a look at, Pflugerville right here. Getting ready to switch sides. They do look a little defeated, but, we'll see. So let's take a look at that play. All right, and it's received. Nice. Great job, number 12. Just that immediate hitting that back over, catching them off guard like that, making them really testing their reflexes there. Great job. Wildcats had some great momentum. Once they were in it for good. And, I already know, we're thinking about it. Confidence?
The confidence on the B team seems to me that is a little bit greater than the confidence of the A team. Because they're playing very safe, very secure. When there is a complicated call, they just send it over to the other side and make them the problem, the problem.
Right, yeah, you see that a lot in these games at this level, especially. There's not a lot of development on the court because, these girls are still getting familiar with this sport. A lot of these girls, they come into middle school having never played organized sports before because, in elementary school, it's just PE, right? And in 6th grade, you do have the option of pre-athletics, but actually being on a team, a lot of these girls, it's their first time. Now, these are 8th graders, so for some of them, it may be their second time, but, only 1 to 2 years of experience, you're not really going to necessarily know all of how the game works. So sometimes the easier thing is, I know I have to get it over the net. Let me get this out of my way because I don't necessarily have the confidence in my playing yet to be able to, make an accurate pass to a setter or make an accurate set to a hitter or even have an overhand hit and go for the kill.
And he's calling here.
Yes, it is a little chilly. Something great about Westview is they have some pretty good air conditioning in here, and you can maybe even see, not from this angle, but from back here where we're sitting, we've got the fan right over us, and all of the banners on the walls are just flying. So we are definitely kept chilly in here, but for these players, I can only imagine how hot it is. Look at that. Westview is ready to go. Now, something that we did see last week that I mentioned is this second set. You know, we see some issues in our overconfidence, and hey, we got this. We were able to do it last time, and we did pretty well. So why can't we do it again this time? You know, I probably don't even have to work as hard. I had this crazy 6-point lead against them practically the whole game. Why do I have to, you know, work as hard as I was? And that's when they bite you in the butt, because now these girls are going to be working twice as hard to make sure that they're still in the running for the game. So making sure, Wildcats, that you don't get too overconfident, too settled into that win you just had. Imagine this is a whole new game with whole new stakes, and everything's still on the line. Like I said, it's not over till it's over. Number 4 starting us off with a great serve. Pflugerville returns it. And can we get over? 15 with the hit. Great job. Nice, powerful, a lot of spin. Good job. And 7 hitting it into that net there. Let's take a look here. And it's a turn. 4 tries to set it up for 7, and it's just a little too on the net. You know, can't really get that angle correctly. Number 5 from Pflugerville. It's not over, and that may have been a, you know, error on her, or it could have been the blood-curdling scream we heard on the sideline. Number 7 from Wildcats, who has some very strong, consistent serves. Let's see if she can do it again after the first set. And she can! Wow! Ace! Great job, number 7. Hopefully I can get an interview after this game, because, I mean, really impressive stuff there. Take a look at that velocity and that angle there, just going right down. Wow! Okay, if you caught that, what's really impressive is it went really high. It looks like it's going to go out of bounds, and then, you know, you're in the back row, you're like, oh, wait, I think this is going to be in bounds. I think I have to go for it, but it's too high, so you have to go over your head. It's not as accurate, and it's just a great serve by number 7, a really hard thing to receive from Pflugerville. Number 7, here you go. And Pflugerville saying break the serve. Wasn't broken, but it was received that time. Pflugerville. Oh, wow. Great hit by number 3. It is out of bounds. Oh. That was inbounds, apparently. From my angle, I guess it looked out of bounds. Number 3, let's take a look. And it's in! Wow. Good job. Now that Pflugerville has tied it up. Number 3 with the swing. All right, you don't see that a lot, especially on these B teams at this, you know, middle school level. Great job. Really awesome. Number 4 from Pflugerville serves it, but that does go wide right. And that'll be Westview point. Number 15 with some really powerful underhand serves. Let's see what she's got. Oh, and it hits the top. So, as soon as the ball hits something from the roof, it is going to be considered out. So, you know, when we see these plays and the ball's kind of looping through the big fan that Westview has, because they just have to keep it like the Antarctica in here, if really lucky, whoa! Oh my goodness! That was a Westview point. I thought that was it. Really nice serve there. You know, even if it wasn't in, pretty impressive. Let's take a look. And, oh, you can't see, but really awesome serve. Really powerful. Nice. Number 5 gets it over and can't be received. Number 13 does go for it. Great job, but, you know, that is Pflugerville just really getting into that weak spot right in the middle there. Good job on Westview for, you know, having those balls go over there and not, you know, having 5 people go for it. Really cool. All right, number 6 hits it over. Number 12, oh, you see, with those kind of receptions, you just really don't want to do that behind your back. What I would have done is, see here, receive it, just receive it back to your team, have the people with the actual eyesight, trying to get it over. It is still in! Oh, and Pflugerville just runs right into the net there. Great job playing off the net. Okay, I believe that number 12 has, got her mojo back. Juju back after, hitting it into the net. Good recovery there. Awesome. 6-6 tied up. And, that's going to be wide left. That's out from number 13 and Pflugerville point. The score is 6-7. All right, number 15, number 15, Pflugerville, and it's an ace! Dang. Really powerful. Look at how fast that was. And look at that angle it comes down at. I mean, here, look at that. You've got to get low for those, and, it's attempted, but at that speed, it's just hard. And, oh, whoa! Oh, my goodness. Wow, what a powerful serve. Just rolls right off of number 6's forearms. I mean, what more can you ask for from a serve? Powerful, strong, fast, directed. You see, she's always hitting in that back corner. See, that was a little more curved. And, all right, so I was wrong. It can hit the ceiling. It's just like you have to play off of it. So maybe Westview needs to allow it to be maybe a little more stuffy in here so they can get that fan out of here. Because look at that, just really hurt him right there. A shame that the fan is on the home side. Oh, well, no, it switches. Well, I guess Westview knew what they were doing by playing on the other side of the court. Right now, Coach Tolliver is really getting into it with these ladies, telling them, hey, let's maintain some focus here, because we've done it before. We know we can do it. We just have to be willing to put in that work. Another thing you have to think about, oh, look at the cheer. Westview cheers here. Beautiful pom-pom. Wow. I mean, great pep, ladies. Amazing to see the youth supporting each other. I love it. Love the environment. Love the spirit I'm hearing from both sides. Number 15 over. Wow. I mean, look at just so directed and so powerful. I mean, just coming right to your chest. How do you, what kind of angle, what do you even approach? How do you even approach that? Did hit the net there. Honestly, lucky enough for Westview because those serves were really getting them. Let's see if they can come back from this 4-point deficit now that they have a possession. Number 12, BT. And underhand serve, it's over. Received. Number 5, can you make it over? Yes, you can. And 4, that's over. Wow, and look at that. Okay, over. Now, Wes, attempting that center number right there. What I do like is 1, 2, 3 attempted hits. That's really good, trying to develop those plays. Great job, but however, gotta make sure those get over. Oh my goodness, man. Great call by Pflugerville, not going for that. I know that they thought about it. Also, great serve. Really, really cool. Let's see that. So, I mean, look, and great job, number 12, receiving that, getting down to the ground there. That's a really hard serve to receive. You did it. Now that's another Pflugerville point right there, and another timeout. Wow. So if you've noticed since let's take a look at this. And number 4 tries, just shakes it right there. Maybe not enough support, and the feet just kind of diving for it. Doesn't leave a lot of room for having some accuracy. Now, something you may want to take note of is the last time we had a timeout, the score is 6-10, and it's now 7-14. So, if you look, for some reason, okay, these Wildcats, they're laughing, so I guess that their spirits are still up. However, they do have to double their score and make it all the way to 25 to win this set. And then, you know, Pflugerville looking confident, looking chill. I don't know what their coach said to them, but it's got them locked in because now they have a 7-point lead. All right, and that's over barely, right on the net there, and trips up Pflugerville. Westview point. Okay, did the timeout help? Are they locked in now? You know, let's take a look. Let's see what they got. Number 4. Let's see. Wow. Okay, very powerful, and oh, saved by number 8. Oh my goodness, look at that. You know, as much as that is like a Wildcat point, Pflugerville, I mean, that's a win for you, showing that you have that commitment to getting those points. All right, number 4. Here we go. We've got some waiting a little bit. All right. Number 4 getting ready to serve, and right there. And just short of the net. Back to Pflugerville. 9-15. Now we've got number 5 from Pflugerville getting ready to serve. And it's not over. It's also going to be short. Back to Westview. 10-15. Look at that. They've closed the point gap. It is now only a 5-point lead by Pflugerville. Let's see if they can keep this up and take back the lead. I think it's possible. You know, seeing the dominance that they had in the first set, I don't see why they can't. Number 7, again, great powerful serves. Oh my goodness! And we see, you know, number 14 maybe some frustration on herself, but you can't even entirely just blame you when you're getting met with these really powerful, hard to receive serves. I mean, look at that. Nice, 14 redeeming herself there, getting it over the net, right? You know, digging into the floor there. Let's take a look at that. Oh.
My bad.
All good, number 18 from Pflugerville, getting ready to serve. And, wow, okay, lefty serve, really. And it's over, they play off of the fan and they get it over. Nice. Number 4, oh, and look at little miscommunication, they make it work, but they gotta call mine, you know. That can make you lose some points, and unless you can't afford that right now. It's over. Reception. Oh, and it's barely in. Wow. Good job, Lady Wildcats. And Pflugerville. You know, that was a great rally. Look at that. It's back over. And, oh, you know, 18 does kind of go for it, but it looks like it's going to be out and it's in. So, you know, it's really hard to call those balls. I like to just say, you know, just commit, just go for it. Number 15, oh, and wow, nice underhand serve, really powerful. You know, number 1 just trying to hit it right off the rip there. Really hard to do that. So, wow, look at that, the follow through. They come back over in 1 tries, and you know, sometimes just step back and receive it, you know. It's okay to go a little more, you know, develop the play a little more, right? Number 3 from Pflugerville, great serve. Oh my goodness, number 15 from the Wildcats, still going for it. Great commitment there, and I will say, number 3, those serves are very powerful. You know, she honestly must play outside of school or something. I mean, look at that. Oh, it is going to be out. So a little more control in the direction there. You'll definitely be some trouble. Number 1 to serve. Number 1 went on like a 4 or 5 play streak last time. Let's see what she can do for us again. All right, great rally going here. Can they make it over? They can't. Oh! See, hitting it over yourself like that. So you take a look at number 14, just right back, you know, just sending it like that. Really risky stuff to do. 3, 12 over. Just overshot. You know, sometimes it's just you're too powerful for your own well-being. Number 8 from Pflugerville scores 14 to 19. Okay, number 1 making that last-minute decision of, okay, I'm not really set up to receive something like this. I'm just gonna change it last minute. You see, she had great form. I actually don't know why she would do that. I think she should have just set back. But, you know, in the moment of the game, what do you even do? Wow, just misses 15. That's gonna be an ace from Pflugerville. You gotta prepare for that. And, oh, looks like they are only 4 points away from winning the set. Pflugerville received over. Yes, it is. Okay, wow, we're just really high up there. Okay. And number 1 didn't quite get that, just kind of shaking it out there. Look at number 4. Oh, wait, excuse me. And so she gets it, and look, she gets frustrated, you know, it doesn't go her way. Big way to combat that is have, you know, some better form. Pflugerville hits it out of bounds. It's going to be a Westview point. It is 15 to 22. Pflugerville. A question I have, if you know, is Pflugerville Middle School, what is their mascot? Do we know?
Yeah. The Panthers.
They are the Panthers, I knew it. Okay, I should have just trusted my gut. Oh my goodness, and number 9 almost losing her balance there. Attempts to receive it, and here, let's take a look at that. And she tries. Oh, and you know, you gotta have like good footing there. That's a big part of it. Pflugerville Middle School Panthers. Okay, good to know. Number 13 over. That was in. Really impressive. And I think we actually may see some disagreement. Let's take a look. Do we have any shots on that? Oh, barely, but I do think it was in. Number 13, great job with that serve. And, wow, nice spin. You know, it makes it really, having that spin, it's hard to manipulate, as you can see. You know, number 6 tried to receive it, just didn't go the way she wanted because of that spin. So, great job, number 13. Really great serves. And wow, powerful. And still received though. Great job, number 20 from Pflugerville. And it's over. Gotta stay ready for that. And it's over. Number 7, right back at him. Pflugerville, do you have an answer? Oh no! And wow. Okay, 19 to 22. Look at that. Westview's closed the gap a little bit. Only 3 points away from taking back the lead. Look at this again. All right.
Hold on. Sorry.
And we've got a timeout. Here, look at that. Number 14. Oh, see, I don't know. I feel like I see 14 doing that a lot. Just trying to receive backwards over your head like that. You know, not the most consistent thing to do. Just, you know.
And no, we do have Coach Ochoa and the rest of the other teams watching us live.
What? Oh, really?
And actually, they're playing as well in the other school. So I don't know if you want to send some shout outs to them.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely shout out to Coach Ochoa for sure. That is my OG. I have, I used to be a Wildcat back in the day, the olden days. And yeah, definitely shout out Coach Ochoa, always being supportive and amazing. 13 over and received by Pflugerville. Can they get it out? Wow. Okay. This, points are everything in this point in the game. And that's a Westview point. The stakes are high. Look at that. Received and 17. Oh, just doesn't go the way she wants it. You gotta make sure the forearms are even. Sometimes, it just goes any way you want if you don't have that good posture. And that's out. That's a Pflugerville point. Westview, you really gotta be careful because at this point, you need every point you can get because you're still in it, but you're not there yet. So stay ready. Pflugerville. Whoa! It's out! That's a Westview point. Oh my goodness. Just a bullet. However, more like a rocket because it really went out in space there. So now we've got number 12 getting ready to serve. I've seen some pretty consistent serves from this young lady, so I think that, all right, and it's over. Good job. Just getting the job done. Oh my goodness. They are 1 point away from tying it up. What I do like is, Pflugerville doesn't seem... Oh, never mind. They're calling a timeout. So I was going to say that they don't seem too phased. I maybe saw some laugh in there. So look at that. Number 15. Just, you see that hesitation, getting ready to set. Oh, no, maybe I should receive here. That kind of time, delays your focus from, okay, where do I actually want to direct this ball? And what ends up happening is those kind of errors, especially this late in the set, at these points, you can't do that. You have to have that confidence because that is, that's the name of the game. It's not all about your technique or everything. It's also your mindset. It's actually where it starts. So once you get confidence in that, you can definitely dominate. Number 12. Hopefully nothing risky attempted with the serve. Yep, just getting the job done. Oh no, it's and it's still in the game. Wow, you see? Oh my gosh, can they do it? No! Oh no, you see? Oh, when it's that high up. Okay, number 1 is getting very frustrated right now. Westview, let's go. It's match point for Pflugerville. Oh, they won the set. Westview won. Sorry, Pflugerville won. And look at that. Dang, just kind of hit her in the face there. What are you even supposed to do? I will say
this makes things very interesting.
Yes, this is all the biscuits. Everything's on the line. This set, first to 25. Who can do it? And we saw a really dominant win from Westview in the first set. And maybe, Pflugerville was just getting warmed up. Now, Pflugerville, after being warmed up and also, having that fire under, okay, we just lost, now we have to lock in and win, right? So, because of that, we've got both of these teams that, okay, we know that Pflugerville knows now how to really, lock in, how to perform under that pressure. Oh my goodness, we can't just be wasting time. We can't be dilly-dallying, right? And then we have Westview, who we know can dominate this team. So at this point, it's really anyone's game. If you asked me who I thought was going to win, I would have no idea.
It was really close. They came back. They pushed hard.
Yes, I was going to point that out, that Westview had a dominant win over them, and Pflugerville's win not so dominant as they gave up a 7-point, or almost gave up a 7-point lead, to the point where Westview closed the gap to only 2 points, especially that late in the game. Pflugerville and Panthers, y'all really have to make sure, you really try to keep consistency. When you have a lead like that, it's not over. You've really got to make sure you keep on pushing. So, look at Westview. They are locked in, possibly a little nervous from number 4. And Coach Tolliver doesn't seem too on edge right now. I'm sure they know their capabilities, but they still have to, put in the work to unlock and utilize those capabilities because, you can be great in practice and everything, but when you're in a game, if you don't, if you aren't able to put in the work to have that focus to make sure you use that, I mean, how are you going to win?
And right? how do you come back from this, right? Because it's a blow to the confidence right now.
Yeah.
They've been hit. They started really confident. Actually, probably I spoke
too confident. Right?
Yeah, I was like, they're too confident, even more confident than the A team.
Yeah.
And here we are. But I think it's a good challenge for them as well because they have the opportunity to overcome. And if they do win, this is going to be very tasteful because it's going to be one of those wins that you actually wanted to have on board. But if they lose, it's going to hurt them bad. And that's the beauty of the volleyball, isn't it?
Absolutely. See, it's really great, See, it's because also this could be a really good plus for Pflugerville, having that, hey, you know what? We started low, but we were able to come back and have that fight. And I absolutely agree. This would be a big blow to the confidence of the Wildcats, to say, we proved ourselves, but we let the game down by not pulling through. However, I think that the fact that they were able to come so close is hopefully a little boost to their confidence and can make them really lock in. Let's see, we're about to get started now. And Westview starting us off, number 4, who has had some really great serves this season. Let's see what she can do, open us up. And it's over, and it's powerful, and it's received. Panthers, can you make it over? Yes, you can. Number 15, and 13, still clutching. Oh, that's a net violation from number 15. Really unfortunate there is, she has an error and 13 makes up for it. But 15's right there on the net. Come on, in those situations you have, especially that close to the net, you have to have that focus. Okay, I'm focused on the game, but that little voice in the back of your mind, don't touch the net, don't touch the net. You really gotta be careful. All right, it's over from Pflugerville, and it's checked. It's still in. Oh, and it hits the back wall. So that's what it is. The back wall is always out. Great job, though, number 12, having that commitment there. Or number 4 as well. Good stuff. Number 5 for the Panthers. It is 2-0. Third final set. Everything on the line. Westview returns it. Westview barely gets it over, and Panthers hit it into the net with such a narrow ball. Great job. Let's look at that replay. It's over. Yep, just right back there into the net. I mean, it's really hard to see. Number 7 does hit it out of bounds. You see Coach Tolliver giving her some words, hopefully of encouragement, but possibly, hey, we need all these points we can get. Oh my. And the Panthers serve does not make it over the net. 2-3. Panthers, Westview's ball. Number 15. Oh my goodness. Is it too windy in here? What is happening? All of these serves are just going right over here to the audience. I don't know. I think maybe we got to turn this fan down or something. Or maybe it's those third set jitters. Who knows? Number 3, though, has some really consistent serves. Now, if she misses this one, it's got to be something with the room. Oh, my goodness! What is happening? And it is a back and forth, 3-4. Number 13, can you break this wide out curse? And she can. She receives it. unsuccessfully. And it is 4-4, tied up. Look at this. So, number 3 goes up for actually really great form. It's just, that spin. Sometimes that's from unevenness of the forearms. And, that's what I'm saying. It all starts with the basics. Number 13, over. That spin is so good. Great job, number 13. Now, number 14 for the Panthers getting over. Number 12 just dumps it over. Great job. But Panthers are able to return it out of bounds. And Westview has taken the lead. Here, let's take a look at this. And, nope, nice call, number 5. Just, nope, that's not in. I'm not even going to go for it. I'm not going to risk it. Just take a step back, chill, and that's a point for me. Number 13, again with this, these serves are amazing. And right into the net. Let's see. Is that set up from the receiver, or is that a number 17 error? Looks like, if 17 had gotten there a little quicker, I think she could have received it. And number 13 again. Oh my gosh! This is just bangers, right on the sideline, and it's back out again. 7-4. I've seen a lot of first set Wildcats there. Now, number 13, what's really great about her serves is all of her serves are on the sideline, really close to the sideline, which makes them second guess, okay, should I let this go out, or do I need to receive this? And that kind of, unfocus there is going to throw off, okay, how do I receive this? And you see it again. Look, how should I receive this? Do I go under or do I go overhand? That angle, what do you do, especially at that speed? You need some quick thinking that, it's just hard to have, especially at this age and this experience level. Number 13, absolutely dominating right now, on a roll. To the point where Pflugerville has called a timeout. And you know what? I would want to as well. Number 13 has too much fire. And look at that. All the smiles on the faces of Pflugerville of Westview and Pflugerville, just really dialed in. Focus. High five to number 13, indeed. Very well deserved. Now, in Pflugerville's position, they are at a 5-point deficit. It is early in the set, but they do have to make sure they start gaining some momentum soon before Wildcats start entering, that double-digit zone that they're not in yet, because that's when the momentum really starts to get crazy. And I'm liking what I see, though. I see a lot of Westview first set dominance, and hopefully this doesn't get to their head, but it's looking pretty good. Honestly, I wonder if it would help if they were not able to see the score and they just had to play, their best game the whole time. I feel like that would help. Number 13, over, and Pflugerville receives it. 13, nice. Even though I was going to go out of bounds, go for it. Just go for it. And some miscommunication on Westview, some collisions. But even with that commitment, number 18, she does fall a little harsh, patting her arm. Let's take a look at that. And look, I got to go get this. And great job. Hopefully she's okay. I did see her rubbing her arm a little bit there. And she is going to get subbed out. Good, for her getting some rest. And great job. Hopefully she's okay. Now for number 13, back at it again. Just like, whoa. I don't think number 3 was necessarily ready for that. And you have to be ready for all of those. But kudos to number 13. She scored 8 of these points? How many times has the Pflugerville even returned it back over the net? She's really giving her teammates a break here. All right, can they make it over? Oh, no. Wow. So, you see that miscommunication there. You might even see the teammates yelling at each other, hey, it's yours, it's yours. And, you just got to call mine on those, and that'll completely eliminate your issues. Have that, habit. Hey, I need to call my ball, right? And if you do that, you're good. You'll be fine. Number 13 again. See, That is like the first reception back over the net, and Pflugerville has a point. Great job. However, it is 12-5, 7-point lead by the Wildcats. And it's over. Oh, ace! Good to see that 13, even with that, I'm sure very sore servant arm, is still putting in the work, committing to the play. Wow. Great dig there. However, unsuccessful as Pflugerville now has a point. Numbers 8, I think. And even though I believe called out by Coach Tolliver, is still attempting to receive. At that angle, it's like, I got to play it safe. I don't want this to, like, an ace is really, not only is it giving up a point, it's kind of a blow to your confidence. I mean, it's like getting dunked on in basketball. So, I don't blame them for going for it. I mean, honestly, the serving game at this age, and this is just B team, I mean, I'm beyond impressed.
The game's been very impressive. It looks like an A team.
Right, exactly. I mean, I don't know what is in the food in the PFIC middle schoolers these days. I know it wasn't in my food when I was here. I mean, seeing this kind of progress from this team is really, really awesome to see. And now we see them getting ready, get back in the game. They are closing in a little bit. It's only a 5-point lead now, but they still have a pretty comfortable lead. If they can keep consistency, they'll be fine. Number 8, Pflugerville, and it does hit the net. Almost over, it does hit the net. Westview points. Number 5 subbed out for number 3, who will come up to serve right now. On the Wildcats, it is 13-7 Wildcats. It's over. And can Panthers return it? Unfortunately, they cannot. You see, what I see a lot for the Panthers is just like direction issues. I mean, they get to the ball, but are they putting the ball where they need to be? Now, because it is the third set, they only have to get to 15 points. Match point, here we go. And it's out. That's going to be a Panthers point. So, turns out, the Panthers should have really been locked in if it's only going to 15 points. Now, let's see. Can they have a miracle and come back from the 7-point lead? And Westview tries. Oh, see, I do not understand how this happens every game. But first, let's take a look. All right. See, it's some miscommunication between 13 and 3. What I do like is 13 does recognize, oh, she's going to receive it. Let me get out of here. Good job. Now, she serves it over. Oh, and luckily, the referee was not ready because she almost gave them the game. Now, I don't know what it is about, match point, but the other team always seems to get the jitters. I mean, the points were just coming so easily that I don't blame them, though. That pressure has to be up next. It's over. It's received. What can the Panthers do? Was it just back and forth? It's out. And Westview has won the volleyball game. Congratulations, Wildcats. Look at that. B team with another win. I believe their record should be 3-1 now. Oh, and our scoreboard says 99. And look at that support from the cheer team. Amazing to see there. And the support from the A team on the court getting ready. And I mean, what a transition to have. Your transition onto the court is congratulating your B team on a win. I can only imagine how ecstatic these A team girls are right now. Now,
that was an amazing game.
It was a wonderful game. Very interesting to watch. I mean, these girls are giving us some entertaining volleyball to go see.
You want to go and grab someone?
Absolutely. I have been waiting. Right. Okay. I'm learning basics of the mic. And okay, so now what I'm gonna do, we'll see. Maybe I'll interview maybe someone on cheer, possibly. Do you think, or just to give the girls some time to settle down? Right. Yeah. I cannot imagine how excited everyone is. You know, actually, I think what I'll do is right. Hold on.
If they can go down where you were interviewing last time.
Right.
They
Okay.
get behind.
Yes. Okay. One second. I think I'm gonna. Okay. All right. Who's y'all's coach? Are you the cheer coach? Would you mind if I had maybe one or two of the cheer girls come down for an interview?
Yeah. So Jordan is our co-captain.
Jordan?
Yep.
Yes. Nice to meet you. And then, would anyone else?
Let's have. So, would it be alright if we had like our 2 girls plus like our team? There's only 4 of them here right now.
Okay.
So that might be easier. That way everybody's on there.
Perfect. That's
Cool.
amazing.
All right, Naraya, join Jordan, Andromeda, and Jade. They're gonna get interviewed.
All right. Oh, you guys. Okay, I didn't know that the Westview cheer team is competitive now. Okay, so here's y'all's mic. If y'all want to hold this, maybe pass it back and forth of who wants to answer a question. So everyone come in here and hello, our mascot, Willie the Wildcat. I remember. So if you look at that camera right up there, let's go a little more in frame. Hopefully we can avoid these volleyballs over here. So, wave, go ahead, say hi. We are live right now. So, hope you guys know that. Now, I want to say, so what do all of you do in cheer? Like, what? I know you guys come to the volleyball games, you go to the football games. Like, what do y'all do? What is Westview?
We really go wherever we're called to go. We go to prep rallies, football games, volleyball games, basketball games. Really, wherever we're asked to go, we try to go to as best we can.
Awesome. Okay. So, are y'all busy?
Most definitely,
I
yeah.
imagine. Well, that's amazing. I think it's really great. How does it feel to be, up here supporting your friends? Like,
It's amazing, really. We get to support our friends. Some of the girls on our cheer team is over there, like Esther right over there.
Right.
So we get to support each other, and we get to make the school happier, and just overall, it's a great feeling.
that is amazing. And I will say from my experience, I used to go to Westview. We didn't have a cheer team like this. I was just really impressed with what you guys have done here. Who wants to answer this question? What is your favorite thing? What is your favorite thing about cheer? And also, how long have you been doing cheer?
This is my first year doing cheer. I really like the cheers we do, even though it takes a long period of time to learn them.
Right.
But at the end, it's really fun. We get to support our school.
Amazing. I think it's amazing, you guys have spirit. You're not doing this for, the friends or the cool outfits, which, I wouldn't blame you. But to do it for your school, I think that's amazing. Is this all of y'all's first year? Or?
I've been here for 3 years now.
You've been in cheer for 3 years? All
Yes.
3 years?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay. What about you guys?
This is my first year,
And this is my second year.
Your second year. So, from someone your first year, how has it been? Like, what motivated you to go try out, and how's it been?
what motivated me, well, honestly, a part of what motivated me was that all of my friends are doing it.
Okay.
But it was also that when I was younger, I really, really wanted to do cheer. It's been something that I wanted to do since I was in 3rd grade. So it's kind of really cool.
Dream come true.
Yeah.
Dream come true. That's amazing. Actually, I want to hand the mic over to you. Do you want to talk about your pink bows? Is it for Breast Cancer Awareness Month?
Yes, it is for breast cancer
Awesome.
awareness.
So whose idea was that? What are y'all doing? I see it across the field here.
I mean, I really think it's the district. I think it's the school. We want to support breast cancer awareness. We just want to be really supportive, especially for other families who go through that. We just really want to bring a lot of support to our school.
Wow, seeing that at this young age is really amazing. You are some amazing young ladies. Thank you for supporting Westview. I think it's amazing what you guys do here. And if y'all want to give a wave, we got to move over here. Oh, I bet they've been telling us that the whole time. Okay, bye. And here, let's go down the line. Who is here? And say your grade and your name.
I'm Andromeda and I'm in 7th grade.
I'm Jordan, and I'm in 8th grade.
I'm Jade, and I'm in 7th grade.
Okay.
And I'm Naraya, and I'm in 8th grade.
Amazing. Thank you, ladies, so much. And keep up the pep. Have a great game and everything. And thank you guys for being here. You're welcome. I want to interview you so bad. Here, let's come over here. Number 13. Here, take this mic. We're good? Okay. I have to ask, how do you get those serves so consistent? I mean, they're powerful. The angle is amazing. How do you do that?
I've spent like 2 years practicing my overhand serves, so it took a lot of consistent training on your power, especially my aim, because I used to have my aim go all over the court.
So can you aim? Like, can you spot serves?
Kind of.
Wow. Okay, that is really impressive. It's just because you're in 8th grade, right? To see that at the middle school level, are you going to Connolly? You're going to be a crazy threat. I already know. Now, what advice would you give, to maybe some girls who are struggling with their overhand serve?
Even if it like seems like you can't do it, still consistently practice, because the more you practice, the easier it gets and the less challenging it becomes.
Okay. So practice makes perfect. Awesome. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
What you did for Westview in that third set, I mean, that was an MVP performance right there. Great job.
Thank you.
Your name is?
Caitlin.
Caitlin. This is Caitlin, number 13 from the Westview B team. Hello, and then I did want to interview number 7.
Where is she?
She's on the court. I won't interrupt her.
I can go get her.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Does anyone want to interview? I know. Okay, wait, actually, number 15. I've been meaning to interview you. Here, number 15, come over here. We're going to get you in the camera. Here, number 15, come over here. Are you okay? Wait, we need you for next game. We don't want to enter you. All right, here you go. Are we in frame? All right. Say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Number 15, what is your name?
Broshane.
Say it again?
Broshane.
Broshane?
No, Broshane.
Broshane?
No, Broshane. Broshane.
Broshane.
Yeah.
Broshane, everyone. What an amazing name. And also, some amazing gameplay out there. You're a very powerful player. I've seen you last game and this game, and something that's always been remarkable to me is how much power you can pack into your underhand serves. That is really amazing. Do you practice your underhand serve a lot?
No, I think I just get better because Coach, she's so hard on us because I'm not really good at overhanding, so I'm better at underhanding. So she really gets mad when I don't do good because she know I can do good.
So it is the pressure from the coach that really helps you lock in.
Yeah.
That's one way to do it. Where is your favorite part on the court to play? Like, do you like playing up on the net? Do you like playing back row? What's your thing?
I think either back row. Yeah.
Back row?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you get to see exactly when it's coming down, have some more time to react. Totally understand. Anyway, congratulations on your win. You did great out there, and Broshane, thank you for being here for the interview. I believe we've got to go back because I don't want to get hit by any volleyball. But anyway, great job. Congratulate your team for me, and have a great rest of your night.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, of course. And here, what? Didn't I get you last week?
Jane's right there.
Do we have time for any more? We do? More? All right. Okay. I did get you last game. I did interview number 3. Come over here. I'm gonna interview you because You have not been interviewed yet, I will say that. All right, so we're in frame, are we good? Oh my goodness, if I get hit with a volleyball, it's your fault. I'm just kidding. All right, we're good? You see this? Amazing. All right, number 3. So, what is your name, first of all?
My name is Autumn.
Autumn, okay. Because sometimes I'm up there and I'm calling you guys by number. I wish I knew exactly who y'all were. What I want to say is, what do you love about this team, the girls you're playing?
Well, I love is like when somebody else is down, we all like try to cheer them up, and like we don't go down with them, like we cheer them up and bring them back up.
Amazing. Yeah, is there someone specifically who does it, or do you think it's everyone has that spirit?
It's mostly everyone, yeah.
Wow, that's really special to have there. Do you think that, how much do you think that your attitude, everyone's attitude impacts your game? Like, is it about, do you think it's more about skill, or do you think it's more about attitude and mindset?
I think it's more about attitude and mindset, because if you don't have a good mindset, then you're already in the mindset that you can't play or like you can't win.
All right. Unfortunately, we are going to have to cut this short because, as you can see, we're getting this open. But, let's see. One last question. How do you feel coming off of your win?
I feel all right.
All right. Why?
Because I was kind of upset about that last pass, but
it's okay. You guys won. Let's look at the big picture. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and go up because look at them getting ready to go. And thank you, Autumn. Congratulations, Westview B team. You guys are amazing, and let's cheer for A team, right? Let's go. Woo! Okay. All right. I'm on my way back. Now I am a little late in the game, but I mean I got some great interviews. I think that there's something really special that's going on at Westview. Let me avoid the camera. Sorry, everyone. And here we go.
Good job.
And all right. Here we go. Westview versus Pflugerville A team. Now, something I do want to point out. Look at number 1 on Pflugerville's jersey. If you can see it, it's not necessarily in frame right now, but that libero jersey is very interesting. So you see that right there, iconic candy colors. I'll explain what a libero is in a moment. But number 12 is going to serve from Pflugerville and received by number 11. Great receive right over. Number 2 sets it up for 10 and unfortunately just not able to make it over. And that is a home field point for Westview. You know, I don't know. Now it's 11. Sophia. Let me get my paper. And wow, look at that. Very nice, powerful serve. Hit from the back row. It is going to be out of bounds, but really, really awesome power there. And number 11, Sophia, again with the serve. Let's see. Wow! Jump serve, and libero goes for it just straight across the court. Really impressive there. Let's take a look at that. Just look at that power. And it just goes right down to the ground in that weak spot. Great effort from number 1 in committing, but, I mean, how do you even receive that? Number 11 again, powerful, wow! I'm sure that's got to sting a little on the forearms. And it's over. Whoa! Having that free ball be so powerful. Impressive, number 11. And look at that again. Woo! And it's inbounds. 4-0. Wildcats with that dominance. Wow, great swing by number 10. And then it's received with a powerful reception there by number 7, Katie. 11, Sophia serves and received. Okay, Pflugerville is finding out the method to receive it. It's set up, and Katie with the kill. What in the world? Oh my goodness. These cannot be 8th graders. Look at this power. 11, perfect set right on the net, and 7, just that swing. I mean, honestly, you could definitely break some bones with a swing like that. I mean, take a look at this from another angle. It's set up, and just look at that. The speed. I mean, we have these replays in such slow speed, and look at that. Just zooming across the camera. That not only is the most impressive thing, but her accuracy, making sure that it's still within bounds and it's so close to the sideline. Really impressive by number 7, Haiti. And we saw this kind of dominance last week at Bowls, just being such a powerhouse. I mean, I would assume you have to go to the gym to unlock that, but at the end of the day, like, some of it does go down to talent, and she has a gift for sure. Number 11, Sophia, it's over. Whoa, barely hitting the net. And, you know, kind of tripping up the trajectory there. Oh, what an awesome celebration. And look, so you see, they're ready to receive it if it doesn't hit the net. But it does hit the net. She trips him out. And she maybe tries to do it again. And, you know, it's not as successful. So that's going to be a Pflugerville point. Let's see what Pflugerville has to offer. Number 2, Panthers. Let's see this swing. Wow. Really nice. Real powerful. And then shagged off by number 1, Gali. Excuse me. Panther point. Nice spin on that serve. All right, number 2. Wow. Really? Oh my goodness. You see, Westview, they've got to figure out something because, I mean, if they keep allowing aces like this, it might tie up. They've already gotten 3 points in just the blink of an eye. So, you know, step back, receive that platform, send it forward, right? And that's exactly what you need to do. So, and played off the net and right back over. Great recovery, Westview, on that play. And it's set up. Can it get hit? And somewhat. It's set and swing. It's out. It is out. And that's a Pflugerville point. But great rally. And also, you know, figuring out. Let's take a look at this. So it's received and it hits the net. But 11, Sophia still plays off of it, which is really good to see that she's, you know, still in it until it's hit the ground. And so you hear communication, but you don't necessarily see that. And then it's hit out. So now, from 6-0 to 6-5, Panthers have regained some momentum. I'm assuming, oh yeah, for sure. If Pflugerville's cheering like that in the timeout, Westview definitely called this. And Coach Tolliver, you know, looks like she's going over some receiving form, possibly for those really, really powerful serves by number 2. We'll see if it's consistent over all of Pflugerville's team, but number 2 for sure has some really impressive serves there. I mean, like, seeing that float there, I mean, gotta be pretty intimidating to see on the court. Number 2, can she keep it up? All right, nice. Looks like they took Coach Tolliver's stuff to heart, and possibly a little faulty set on number 11. And number 2 back at it again. You know, if I'm Westview, I'm really thinking, come on, let's just get a point. Get this server off from the sideline. I mean, she's really powerful. Oh! And look at that, it is 6-7. And we see the score again. Look, an attempted block, unfortunately, goes through. Number 7 tries to receive it, but with just that one arm, you know, you can't get that much accuracy. Whoa! Just hits her right in the face, and it's over! Okay, Westview's still in it. Now Pflugerville has to return it, and it's out. That's going to be a Westview point, and it's tied up 7-7. Look at that. Great set, by the way. Really setting him up, but number 10, you know, you got to have that swing. Number 14, Julieta. And it's over. and oh, tip called by number 11, and oh, and that's shagged, and that's a Westview point. Neck and neck, 8-7. So let's take a look at this. So it's received, but doesn't necessarily go, the direction you want, and then the libero just kind of accents that even more. Number 14, Julieta with the serve again. It's over, and calling forward for the wants that hit, but can't make it over. I mean, if we're gonna call it, you gotta be ready to actually follow through, especially if it's gonna be that obvious, because no one else was speaking in the court, so everyone knows where it's going. Oh, and it does hit the net. Number 14, Julieta, doesn't quite get it over, but she did get us some pretty consistent, points. A couple too, so thank you. Number 7, Panthers. Let's see what else this team has to offer in terms of serving. Yep, looks like. Oh, and it's in. Wow. Oh wait, never mind. It's out. Okay, I must have misseen there. It is. Wait, let me take a look.
I don't have.
All right. Now we have number 6, Yoki, and it's still up, even with that little stutter. And wow, and look at Pflugerville. I don't know what it is, but your coaches have definitely taught you, hey, commit to the play. Because let's take a look at this. They bump, and they just go for it, even though, that's gotta hurt. Great job, Pflugerville. Westview point though, Yoki again, and attempts to serve, maybe a little miscommunication on that toss and the hand. Well coordination there. Number 10 on Pflugerville, ready to serve. And whoa! Crazy serve there. I mean, just being able to come down that far off the, okay? And it's over. Wow, great. And I love this vocals from Pflugerville. That is a Westview point. It is 12-9. And something I love from Pflugerville are these vocals. I mean, I can hear the hitters calling their balls from all the way back here. Really great to see, that kind of communication, because that's really got to help, I bet. All right, number 7, Katie, up to serve. Wow, powerful. Just amazing. I mean, hey, and every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So it does not shock me that that reception just shot all the way across, because, I mean, if you look at the power that 7 has given her, look at this. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Is 13 okay? I mean, just getting hit like that. Whew. Yeah, that would make me forget my name. Wow. Number 7, Katie. Great job. Let's see. Can she do it again? Oh, yep, she can. And she can. See, it's just rolling off their forearms like that, and it's because of all that momentum it has. She's such a powerful, not only hitter, but server. And I mean, I'm really impressed. Look at this. Oh, and that is going to be out. That's going to be a Panther point, 15-10. Wildcats have established an okay lead right now with 5 points. Can Panthers come back? Number 13. Whoa! What an ace. I mean, just flashed before my eyes. I will say, Pflugerville, they've got arms, for sure. Number 13, here we go. Whoa, just sending it. You see, with that power comes great responsibility. You got to make sure, you're not overshooting those balls. Let's take a look at this. How does Westview react to something like that? They get ready, but they know. Number 3 was just, Sammy, confident, and it's going to go out. Number 1, Gali, getting ready to serve. I did interview earlier, if you caught that. Number number 1. Golly, here we go. It's over, but it's in. That was in. Great call for the line judge there. Take a look at this. So, let's see, what does Pflugerville assume? What do they think is going to happen? Oh, they think it's going to go out, but it's in. And that is a Westview point, 17-11. Oh! Wow. Okay. Oh. Reception just doesn't seem to go where they want it, and that'll be a Westview point. You see, even in those moments, you receive it doesn't go where you want. Be ready for everything. You can't just, oh, they've got the reception. I'm just going to step back. Number 1, Golly again. It's over. And 12 with the hit. And number 6, Jokic is not ready for that yet at that moment. Because, I mean, that hit right there, that was pretty downward. Very impressive. Great job. Number 16, Pflugerville. It is 18-12, Westview. Yoki, Katie, Sophia. Oh, and just doesn't seem to calculate that correctly. And it's just going to kind of spin over her. Looks like a little too much fingertip. Looks like Coach Tolliver yelling, fix it. Number 18, over and out. Westview point, 19-13. Westview has a 7-point lead now, widening the gap, keeping a consistent score. Now look at Coach Tolliver. I mean, I guess that number 15 was B team. She was right. She's pretty hard on her girls. Escher, and it is going to be out of bounds. But I will say, a lot of progress from last game. Great job, Escher. I know you must be working really hard. Escher number 10 out for number 4, Emma. And now we have number 12 on Panthers serving. Not phased by the taunting of Westview. It's over. And number 2, number 12. Wow, great prep. You see, a little too powerful. Going to be a Westview point, but you see that preparation for the swing. They seem to do a lot of technical work in practice because great technique. So, great job. Number 11, Sophia, back to serve. It's over, just barely, but that's what she wants. She does it on purpose. That's what's powerful about her. And hits the top. So, fortunately, that is going to be a Pflugerville point because, I mean, what can they do? What if you use that to your advantage? Number 2, it's over, it's received. Oh, and so because Westview hits it, and it stays on their own side, it doesn't switch possession to the other team. So even though it does hit equipment, it's going to be their fault. Now, if it's switching over possession to the other team and it hits something like a fan or a board and it hits the ground, it's not Pflugerville's fault. Because what if Westview's using that to their advantage? So that's going to be a Pflugerville point. Just to explain. Now we see, a timeout. I want to say called by Pflugerville. Looks like, they're getting their groove back 4 points off. They're closing the gap. I mean, we saw a 7-point lead by Westview, and now they're coming back, regaining some momentum. So great job, Panthers, on that. Now Westview, can you maintain the lead for another 5 points and get this first set? And then with that, if you do, can you keep from getting too confident? Number 2 with the serve. We saw some dangerous serves from her earlier. Can she do it again? Yeah, she can. That is amazing. Ace. Wow. Very impressive. Number 2. I mean, just really seems to honestly be targeting those weak spots, and that is going to be out of bounds. 21-17. Take a look at this. I I mean, you see that swing, that jump? To coordinate a jump and a swing, I've tried it. It is very hard. So kudos. Number 14, Juliet, that is 21-17. Westview, it's over and received. Westview sets her up. Excuse me. Oh! It's over. Brute force through the net. And wow, great job, number 4 on that commit. Unfortunately, it's going to have, little stutter from number 1. Look at this. Just get it over the net, right? It's received number 4. Wow, great commitment to that. I love to see that. Number 4, Emma, great job. Number 7, Panthers, over. Yes, it is, and it's an ace. I unfortunately don't seem to understand why we didn't go for that. Yeah, you look and it's in a pretty obvious spot. I guess maybe they miscalculated it, thought it was out. Maybe someone called it incorrectly. But it's okay. They still got a lead, but it's not as big as a lead as we'd hope. 2 points. And golly, Sophia. And number 12, Allison. Attempts to get it over, but it's going to hit out of bounds. 20-21. Westview's in the lead by 1 point. Can Panthers tie it back up and come back from that 7-point deficit? I would be surprised, but it's out, and it's going to go back to a 2-point lead. Now you see, this is honestly a close game, and Westview, you can't get lazy. You've got to maintain this lead if you want to win. Yoki, here we go. Now is the time to lock in. Number 6, Yoki, for the serve from Westview. Okay, wait. So we've got some confusion here, some frustration with Coach Tolliver. Looks like maybe a possible rotation error. It is 22-21. That error gave up a point, and this late in the game, you really can't be doing that. Number 10 from the Panthers. We're ready to go. It's over. And whoa. Okay, let's take a look. Did that hit Yoki? No. I don't think it did, but
I think it was in.
It was in. Excuse me. 22-22. It is tied up. Panthers, can they take back the lead is the question. It is out. That is a Westview point, 23-22. Take a look at this. Okay. Yep, looks like it did hit it. All right, Katie with the serve, and it is a wow. See, now honestly, I don't want to be too cocky, but comfortably I could say that they've won this set now that Katie's up to serve. Just because, she is so consistent and so powerful. If you saw that ace, just a powerhouse. However, have Panthers found out, the answer? Looks like the coach is waving them over, and we've got a timeout. I would take a timeout too if I knew who was coming up to serve. So, everyone, high-fiving Katie. Well-deserved with those serves. Really impressive. But Coach Tolliver, telling them, hey, let's keep your head in the game. It's not over yet. And it is too close to be celebrating. And then, and Westview, looking pretty confident, however. Now, Pflugerville looking focused. Their coach, I would assume, reaffirming, hey, we're still in this. It's not over yet. We could definitely still get this. Have they found the answer to Katie's serves? Who knows? But they've got to figure it out soon, because this is match point. Westview possibly about to win 24-22. Can they get this set? Here we go. And so looks like coach and ref speaking to each other here back by where they keep score. Maybe some confusion. I don't know what's happening, but we are taking a little bit, and Coach Tolliver doing exactly what she did last game. Hey guys, let's take advantage of this time. Let's get together. You know, let's talk, get on the same page, because, I mean, any dialogue is good dialogue, especially in a sport. Like, good call. And now we have a little cheering competition between each side. Love when that happens. Love to see them competing. Hey, who loves their school more? Well, actually, everyone's more. Katie. And it's received, but it is not receive a ball to get over the net. And that is a Westview set 1 win. Congratulations to Westview. But kudos to Panthers for not only coming back from a crazy point deficit, but also, you know, maintaining that momentum for so long. It's honestly anyone's game at this point. Look at the cheer team. We did interview some of them earlier, and some of it's their first year, but another thing is I've heard they have a competition in November. So good luck, ladies, on that. And what you're doing for the school is great. Really inspiring to see how a lot of their answers was, we get to show our school spirit. And to see that they find personal gain in being able to do something for their school, I mean, I'm just so impressed by that kind of maturity and everything. I think it's amazing. Great job, Wildcats. And I mean, to see the way that this school has grown since I was last here, Westview is definitely on the up. Really inspiring stuff to see. Now for this next set, is it going to be the typical Westview pattern of, you know, we dominate the first set, we do really well, and then second set, you know?
But they did not dominate.
That's true.
They actually fought for it,
Right.
and I'm glad that they didn't give it away.
Honestly, yes. I think I like how this set went, just because I think that our girls need a reminder, hey, you know, we have been dominating this season, we have been doing really well, but there are still people out there who can beat us, because at the end of the day, while they did it, Pflugerville has every tool they need to be able to beat Westview. And I think that the fact that this game was so close is a reminder. And hopefully that means that Westview will still be in it to win it, and we can maybe see 2 sets, a win. I think it can happen. But we saw this with the B team, and maybe this is how, you know, the school is, their environment. Pflugerville came back, you know, in that second set for their B team. Can their A team do it as well? And realize, hey, you know, we were close, we can do this. Just a little more push, a little more effort, we got this. So let's see. Let's see what they have to offer. It is officially the start of the second set of Westview Wildcats versus Pflugerville Panthers middle school A teams. And number 11, Sophia, will start us off. Let's see what she can do. It's over, and it's an ace! Starting off amazing with an ace, and hilarious celebration. Love when they come up with, you know, these really things to keep the game fun. Let's take a look at this. Oh, running through, and boom. Again, can she do it? It's in. Wow. Calling out, but it's still being in. That's exactly what you want as a server. Absolutely no comp, just a mind game. Great job, Sophia. Yeah, their ace celebrations are so creative, and I love how it keeps the spirit up in the game. Yes, we got to be professional and lock in, but let's have some fun. And now they have received it, and it's a setter dump attempt. It's over, and wow, oh my goodness. It was practically a solo of just number 2. Here, let's look at 11, that focus when she serves. But that solo of number 2 versus Westview, basically. I mean, great job, number 2. And number 12 hits it over, and it is shagged out of bounds. It is a tie game, 2-2. Number 12 again from the Panthers. And it's over. It's received. Now, you know, number 12 a little late to start heading towards that ball. Yeah, you gotta stay on your toes there. Let's take a look. She receives it, number 12, you know, a little slow to react. It's all good. And number 12 on the Panthers hits it into the net. Tie game again, back to Westview. And looks like they're calling some things out. Yes, indeed, tie game, 3-3. I'm assuming good communication on the Wildcats. Number 14, Julieta up to serve. Let's see what she's got. It's in, it's over, and it's hit back to the Westview team. Number 1, it's over. Great job. Now, receive, and hit. Oh, nice. And it's received. But hit twice by number 11, Sophia. She hits it. Just can't seem to get out of the way of the ball. Right over her. Number 2. Here we go. 3-4. Pflugerville in the lead now. And received. Great job, you know, very controlled. And whoa! It's out, but it's powerful. You know, take a look at how fast this is. It's set up for her. She's getting ready, and it does hit out of bounds. All right, number 2, and just barely hits the net. Great job on, you know, reacting to a ball that gets hit over the net, still being able to receive it. But obviously, if it hadn't, it would have been a more receive for sure. 3-6. Pflugerville, a Westview timeout. You know, looks like Pflugerville's getting that momentum.
Is that right? No. Not one set yet.
Oh, we've already done one set. We're in the second set.
Right.
Yes. Oh, they won a set. Correct. Yes. Something really amazing about Westview is we have Wi-Fi. So let's give a little round of applause for sure for that. Being able to come at you live and provide you with some nice entertainment, some middle school volleyball. Number 2 to serve. Wow. Okay. And it's over. Great job. Sophia with this really powerful free balls. Great job. And that's centered up. Sophia, good job, you know, on committing to that and going for that. However, I mean, just catching them off guard like that. Great call by Pflugerville making that play. Number 2 again, over. It is. And however, like, if you hadn't hit that, it would have been out. But, you know, what are you supposed to do? See, you see that 11, the commitment from Sophia in that replay play. Great job. Number 2, and over. Received. Sophia. Katie, can you do it? Oh! It was right there. 9-3. 6-point lead. Look at that. And she goes for it, and ooh, just hits right to the net. And number 2, honestly, great run. You can't even be mad when you make an error like that after winning so many points for your team. Amazing. Number 6, Yoki. First serve of the set. It is 4-9. Look at that. It is, unfortunately, into the net. It is 4-10. Great job, Pflugerville. After coming off of that first set, this is amazing to see. It's number 7, hits it over. It's received. All right, tight on the net. Received. Can it? Oh, good job on Lady Wildcats. You see, she gets it. It's blocked, but, she still reacts. And number 10, Escher, still going for that. Great job. Number 7 hits it. That's an ace. Just really tight there. Has that nice downward angle. It is 4-12. That is an 8-point lead by the Panthers. And Westview, look at that. Coach Tolliver just saying, hey, guys, we can do this. Let's lock in and do it then. Right? And I'm sure they're possibly a little frustrated because, the first set, it wasn't easy, but they did win, and now, this isn't even close. Look at Pflugerville. They look very confident and relaxed, giggling. Good for them. Another thing is they have some taller pink breast cancer awareness socks. Very cool.
Where on the other game we were down like this, probably at a big deficit.
Yes.
So there's still hope.
There is still hope. It is not impossible for the Wildcats to come back from this because they've done it before against Bolts. Okay, it's over. It's received. Nice. Oh! And it's into that fan. I'm telling you, Westview, it can be a little more muggy. I feel like, we've lost a couple points from this fan. All right, number 7. From Pflugerville. Serving. Can Westview regain their run from Yoki? Katie over. Nice call, just trying to get it back up. Let the team rejuvenate. It's a hit. It's a reception. It's another reception. And, it's just too tight on the net, to get a really good angle with that. It is 4-14. Let's take a look. So, as you see, Sophia, she receives it, and it's going to be tight on the net to where, getting an angle that close to the net to where it goes up and over is really hard, especially coming from where Katie was. Yoki hits it off, but it is saved. It is not received back over. It is 4-15. Great commitment from Katie. Let's take a look. She's running, and she really does try her hardest, but you just don't have that kind of control in that situation. Number 7 again. It's over. It's received by Yoki. I will say I do think that was going to go out of bounds. It is 16-4. A 12-point lead, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be hard for Wildcats to do it, but it's not impossible. 3, 11, and nice hit. And it is shot out of bounds. Wildcats finally putting some more points on the board, 5-16. And look who is up to serve. Yeah, you see that, just shagged out of bounds after that hit from Katie. And now she's up to serve. Really focused. Can she do it? It's over. And can it get received? Recovered. Oh, unfortunately, it cannot by the Panthers, and the Westview Wildcats put another point on the board. Look at that. She tries, but, receives it a little too high over her head. It's not gonna go where she wants. Katie again. See if she can trip them up with these very powerful serves. And it's over. And it's 1, 2. It's back over. Okay. Just playing it safe. I understand. It's back. Received. Hit. And it's punched over by Katie. Number 2. Center dump. And they react. And amazing. Wow. Great job. Number 4, I believe, Emma. Let's take a look at that. So we see this. Number 2, hey, I'm going to trick him out. I'm going to set her down. And number 4, Emma. Number 3, excuse me. Sorry, Sammy, ready for that ball. And, wow. That's going to be an ace. And they call a timeout. See, look at that. It's in. Wow, great job, 8-16. Now, I will say Panthers do still have a very comfortable lead. And I assume they're calling. Let's take a look at this real quick. That punch over from Katie. And yeah, see, so look, she tries to trip him up. And, number 3, Sammy, she just goes right for it. What an amazing dive. Very impressive to have those kind of reflexes. I mean, something must be going right in practice, because that is not something that you just know how to do. That's definitely learning. Having that commitment to the play. It's not over until it's over. I love to say that, but it's true. Number 7, Katie, coming back up to serve, and it's received. Number 2, just silence in the receive. Come on. Panthers, Katie sending it over. It's back over. And Westview, what do you have in response? Back to them. Wow, what a crazy rally. It's set over, it's right back to them. And it is a Westview point. 9-16. Take a look at that. Just back and forth. It's received, attempted, set, but it's right back over, and they're not ready for that. Once I send it back over, I'll have three things before, and that is out from Katie. Gonna be a Panther point, 9-17. But they think, okay, I send it over, I'm gonna have, a couple more moments to react, but when it's set right back over like that, gonna catch my guard. Number 10, Pflugerville, and that's an ace. It's number 6, Yoki. They're not really quite able to receive that, and that's going to be a Panther point. 9-18, a 9-point lead. Number 10, back up to serve again. It's over. It's received this time. Katie just hits it right back. And you see, because the Panthers hit it, and it went back onto their side, it was their fault because it had changed possession, and that's going to be a Westview point. 10-18, slightly closing the gap. Went from a 12-point lead to an 8-point lead. Looks like Westview's slightly coming back. Let's see what Gali has for us. Number 1, she does hit it into the net. 10-19. And Coach Tolliver, just come on, guys, we can do this. We know we can do this. Now we've got number 13, hits it narrowly over, and, Katie just kind of going for the swing there. It was 10-20 hit. All right. What does 13 have? It's received, and Katie over. Number 2, it's back, and it's right back over. You see, oh, there you go. Westview point. Love to hear the cheering on the sideline. even though we are down, still having that pep can really affect the game. Number 10, Escher to serve. Oh, and it's received. Hey! And number 12 hits it over. However, she did hit the net. I did see that. Let's take a look. So, received, and she hits it, but yep, she just hits the net there. That's going to be a Panther point. You know, those kind of errors, especially with Panthers being 3 points away from winning the set, you got to stay on your toes. Especially being front row, I mean, should be a huge concern. Number 16 for the Panthers getting ready to serve. I mean, Coach Tolliver just kind of looking, you know, maybe this set, we already won the first set. We can go back in the third set, and I'm not saying, you know, all hope is lost, but 11-point deficit right now, and they're 3 points away. Can we score 9 points before they score 3 points? We'll see. Now we see some really interesting stuff going on with the ref. Okay, 10 and 4 switched out. Escher out for Emma, number 4. We got number 16 on the Panthers, getting ready to go. Emma. And miscommunication there from the Wildcats. Yep, it's, excuse me, you can't have that happen. So it looks like, you know, Sophia and Katie's trying to get, you know, out there. Julieta's there. It's, you know, okay. Sophia just hits it right back over. You know, great call. Number 2 and 12. Wow, nice reception. And Sophia getting it very narrowly over the net. Great job, you know, getting ready for those really powerful hits. Katie just centered up, get it right back over there, and gets us a point. 12 to 23. Let's replay that. And look at Katie. Just, yep, I look like I'm gonna set it up for number 12. I'm just gonna get it over there, fake him out. Great job. Sophia, number 11 to serve. Wow. Wow! Now, you see, she is a game changer. Having her behind the line, I mean, she's powerful. She knows who she is, and she knows what she's doing. Number 11, Sophia, can you do this for Westview again? Hits her toe. Hopefully doesn't throw her off. We'll see. But I think she's in the zone. She's got it. And, yup, didn't face her at all. However, it is received by the Panthers. However, they cannot get it over. Westview point. 14 to 23, closing the gap. Time out, and you see Westview yelling at Panthers, hey, look at you. You need a timeout because you know we're on fire. And honestly, I'm surprised that they, you know, look at Pflugerville, looking a little concerned. I mean, you have a 9-point lead. Westview's barely getting their momentum back. I mean, maybe this is a good strategy. Nip it at the bud, right? You know, get the momentum right before it starts going into something that you can't stop. I see where you're coming from, Coach, Panthers coach. However, in a moment like this, maybe Westview needs. Look at that cheer team from the Wildcats. Love to see it. Cheering them on. Even at a time like this, pep is what they need. And nice. It's received. It's over. Back to Westview. And Katie, nice. Gets us the point. 15 to 23. Take a look at this. So, look at that. Tight on the net. And Katie, you know, see, that's the mindfulness I'm talking about. Making sure, okay, I'm not going to hit the net, but I still want a powerful swing. Great job. Sophia, number 11, again. Back at it, going to serve. It's powerful. Great job. Back to Westview. Right back over. Set it up for 12. And blocked by Oh my goodness. She knows who she is. And she is a wall. Take a look at this. Set. Hit. Absolutely not. Nope. Not you. And if you see the way she looks back. Yeah, that's right. Sophia, can she get it over? Was that in? It was in. It was an ace. And wow! To go from a 12-point deficit to now 6 points. Amazing. Can they keep this up? Look at that. Sophia, doing a great job. Number 12 hits it right back over. And I think it may have been headed out, but, number 11 on the Panthers didn't seem to think so. Hit it by 12, number 11. Oh, and, yep, just kind of gives them the point there. Sophia, it's overshot by a lot. It is match point now for the Panthers. Stakes are high. Let's take a look at this. Sets it and block. Just absolutely not. What a nice textbook block. And a serve. No. And Panthers have won the second set. And we're looking at, just like B2, for all the money, third set. It is 1-1. Let's see who comes out on top. Now, something I do want to say about that block by Katie. What a textbook block. Very powerful. Let's take a look at it again. So, now number 12, that is Allison. Allison, she hits it. Here, we're just taking a look at some highlights here. Take a look at this. So, she gets it, sets it up for 12, and textbook block right there, just perfect. No contact with the net. All ball, powerful, does not even budge her hand at all. Okay, look at this angle. Look at this. And you see that swing right there, getting ready for that block, giving herself that momentum. It is so impressive to see that at this age. Look at this, ready? And she brings her arms down, step, together, up, hit, down. And you see the way she looks at her? Yeah, you know who I am. I'm the one who's not going to let your hits go past me because I am that good. Great job, Katie. Now, let's take a look at, them getting ready for the third set. And look at Willie just supporting breast cancer awareness month, grittying all over the court.
His name is Willie?
Willie the Wildcat. Willie the Wildcat. Met Willie downstairs and looks like Willie's getting some tough flicks in with some of the Wildcats. I may have to get one myself after this. It is now 0-0. Let's see who will come out on top. Honestly, anyone's game. Because I will say, while Pflugerville had a pretty strong second set, Westview started off that way, and then, Pflugerville came back. But Westview did practically the exact same thing in the second set. So, what an even matchup here. A matchup that I have no clue how it's going to end. All I know is these girls are playing wonderful volleyball. And I do just want to give a shout out to the nature of the sport. What a blessing it is that we can all come together and watch this sport and bond over this game together. Really amazing to see this. And here we go. Let's see. And this set will be to 15. So the stakes are even higher. Number 12 from the Panthers coming up to serve. It's received all the way into, oh wow! Looks like we've got some volleyball players in the stands. Nice little reception there. But that is a Pflugerville point. Number 12 back at it again. And it's into the net. Back to Westview, 1-1. And first up to serve, we have number 7, Katie. No, excuse me, Golly, number 1. Oh wait, number 7, Katie. Come on, guys, why are we playing hot potato? All right, Katie, here we go. It's over, and it's an ace. 2-1, Wildcats. Katie, a force to be reckoned with. Heavy on force indeed. And it's an ace! 3-1. Now, you've gotta be careful with this. Escher in, Emma out. If I was coach, you gotta be worried about this. If they get momentum this early, especially because it's only a 15-point set, you gotta be ready, you gotta be careful. Oh, but she does run it into the net. So, luckily, coach doesn't have to call a timeout there, interrupt some momentum.
You know, see, one thing is to lose it, the other one is to give it away.
Wow, great words said by Mr. Roberto right there. One thing's to lose it, another's to give it away. All about, having that error. Yeah, you gotta call mine on those, but that is a hard thing. See that? Oh my goodness. See, that is an example of kind of losing it because, how do you receive that? You could call mine though, but it's hard to receive. Now when you have an error like missing a serve or something, that's giving it away. It's back over after a serve from number 2. Wow, a little miscommunication there from Pflugerville, but they get it over. So does Westview. Crazy rally coming up. Number 2 with the hit. Nice kill, or attempted kill. Number 2, number 10, calling for 4, and just can't make it over there. 4-3, Westview. Take a look at this. Received by Katie, nice on the floor there, and then Sophia just getting right under that ball. Great job, girls. Number 1, Golly, what do you got for us, girl? Can you get us another point? I think she can. Oh! I jinxed that for sure. That was my fault. It is 4-4 and it's tied up. Number 7, Pflugerville. It is a tie game, just a neck and neck so far. Received. And good communication there. A little running into each other. Pflugerville. Is it over? It is. Is it received and sent back? Yes, it is. It's a point for Westview. 5-4. This is what I'm talking about. Neck and neck. Escher, number 10, up. Throwing her arm sleeve off, I guess, I could be aware of breast cancer in a little bit. Let me lock in for the game. It's over. It is! Nice job, Escher. And it's tipped. Yoki right there, ready to receive it. And tipped again, but they're not letting that phase them. Katie with the hit. And even played off of the fan. Great job. And because Sophia did hit that twice, it's going to be a Panthers point, 5-5. Take a look at this. See, yep, and it comes off the net. And so looks like they're talking to the ref. Possibly about, there is a rule I've heard. When you block it and it hits off the net, you can still receive it yourself and hit the ball twice. That is a rule that they have in volleyball. However, I don't know if they're going to count Sophia's reception as a reception or a block. Looks like they may be counting it as a block, and also the score has been updated already. So I doubt they might run it back, but good on these girls, for standing up for what they believe in and, trying to keep the rules and everything. Number 10 for the Panthers. It is a tie game, 5-5. What can she do? Just brute force. Okay, receive. No! What in the world happened there? Number 1 with the little timeout, or Coach Tolliver got to call a timeout? Look at that. She was ready. I don't know. And then Panthers, I'm sure they're ecstatic. They have a 1-point lead, which is good. But that confidence boost of, this other team, they need a timeout, but we're good. We got this momentum going. I bet they feel great. So, looks like they're talking to the ref about the rules here. Our B team. They're trying to understand, get some communication there. Good to know, that we can communicate about that. But, points still gonna stand. Number 10. All right, here we go. And some trolling, screaming on the side, but still good. Receive, sent back over. Calling for a 4. It's hit. It's received. Oh, but just can't get there fast enough. Hands on the point, 5-7. I think this might be the first time this whole set that we've seen a lead greater than 1 point, except for the beginning, 2-0. But wow, do Panthers have momentum right now? Number 10, what do you got? It's over. And number 1, golly, flinches instead of going for it. Come on, it's the sport. Come on, let's see. She gets it. Oh, but honestly, it was going for the face. At the end of the day, it's about survival, so I don't necessarily blame her. And Tolliver calls another timeout. Very close together. And, I honestly don't blame her. Look at this. You call a timeout to get these girls, fix their mindset a little bit. Hey, come on, guys, keep our heads in the game. We can't be letting this stuff phase us. We can't be making these little errors like this. And then you send them back out, and, you still see the same trouble. So you got to call another timeout, and that's fair. Now let's see. Westview, they've gotten momentum back before. We've seen it before. Now, this is a 15-point set, so they can get it back, but can they get it back quick enough? Let's see. 3-point deficit, 5-8. Panthers in the lead. Number 10. It's over. Received. Okay, back over. Westview has given it back to the Panthers. Number 12 hits it into the net. Westview point. Now look at this. See, it's set up quite nicely there. Just, little delay. Number 11, Sophia, up to serve. Wow, ace. Every time, wrong team. You can always count on her for some points. Look, just so powerful. You try to receive it and it just rolls right off the arms. Can she do it again? Look at this run-up serve. She doesn't just serve by seat. She gets that momentum with her arm as well. So powerful. And number 12 hits it over, but it is going to get hit out. Allison, 7-9. Take a look at this. It's received, and, I feel like that swing is just a little more power and direction. You've got 13. Wow, wonderful, powerful serve. Number 12 hits it over. Attempted block, but hits the net possibly. Let's take a look. So yeah, looks like a lot of bouncing on that. Probably a net violation there. 13. Receive. Wow. And nice centered up, but doesn't phase them. And that's a Westview point, I believe, for possibly hitting the fan on their side. Let me take a look. Yeah, I think that's the reason, is it hits the fan onto their side, and so because it kind of seems they're using it for offense. Julieta serves it over. Great job. Such a consistent server. Sophia, Katie. And nice! Great job, Emma, for that reception. And it's into the net. Westview point 9-10. 1 point difference. Great job, number 4, Emma. Okay, 14, Julieta over. It's received. Okay, it's back up. And you didn't play it off the fan. Great job. And set for Katie. Hits it. Wow, nice rally, girls. And it's back. It's back over. It's received. What's going to happen? Nice! Oh! Oh, wow. I mean, crazy tense rally. I felt like I was holding my breath. Take a look at this. A nice dump there, and, you know, just catches us a little too off guard. But I do want to say, number 4, Emma, she's so committed to getting the ball. It's amazing. She may look a little hurt. Nah, maybe it's just the game. Hope she's okay. 18 serves from Panthers. It's sent back over by Katie. And miscommunication on the Panthers. You know, you want to earn that momentum back, so you don't want to nice hit over. And 7 steps out of the way for who knows why. Yoki, number 6, Westview, getting ready to serve. 10-11. Can Westview get back the lead? And we've got an arm sleeve picked up. Now she can continue. And it's over. Wow, great serve, Yoki. Panthers can't seem to get it back, and then look at that. It is 11-11. Wow. I mean, Yoki, really, really impressive there with that serve. Let's take a look at this. Look at that, just right close and so powerful. I mean, it's hard to have a controlled reception of something like that. So, great job, but also great job on the Panthers. I saw, you know, that commitment, getting on the floor, still receiving. Great job on both ends. And we hear a "they need water" chant from Westview. Really bold here. It is 11-11, anyone's game. Remember, we're going to 15. So the game's gonna be over sooner than you think. Yoki, can you give us another banger serve again? I hope I don't jinx it, because I tend to do that a lot, but we'll see. Yoki, it's over. Great job. Number 2, center dump tip thing. And Katie, oh, off the net. So powerful. It's over. It's received. Oh, but it's out. 11-12. Panthers have the lead again. All right. Number 12, Panthers. What can she do? It's over. It is called in. Let's take a look at that again. Looks like some confusion. Oh, well, looks like some confusion from Westview on why that was called in, but who knows? And it's over. It's over. There we go. Panthers. And reception. And hits. Do the Panthers have an answer? It's back. Wow. Hit it back. Nice, Katie. Great job, you know, reacting to that. It's back. Oh my goodness, I can't imagine how crazy this must feel. And it hits back on the floor. And we see some frustration on, Westview because it's match point. Panthers will possibly win, but who knows Westview, can they come back? It's out. That's a Westview point, 12-14. Game on the line. Can the Panthers do it? All Westview need, they need 2 points, and they can win this. But the Panthers only need 1. Or 2 points, they can send it into a deuce. Katie up to serve. She's got this. She's got some powerful serves. Do Panthers have an answer, though? They get it back over. Katie sets it up. It's over. And Panthers can they get this? A receive. No! And Panthers have won the game. 12-15. Wow. What a close game. I mean, really crazy to watch. Both of these teams played amazing. So powerful. A great night for volleyball.
Yeah.
It is a little unfortunate, a loss, of course, for Westview, but they still prove themselves as a dominant and capable team, for sure. They are so powerful this season, and even with everything that just happened, they should still be proud of themselves for that fight that they put. Almost coming back from a 12-point deficit. I mean, come on, you have to give that credit. So, great job to both teams. Congratulations to the Pflugerville Panthers. Ladies, you played a wonderful game. I mean, seeing those powerful serves and that communication on the court, really impressive to see. Both sides did amazing, and still great to see this support on the sideline for both teams. Even though A team is coming off a loss, B team is there for them. And I love that. I love that community within our Westview Middle School.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. What a great opportunity.
Your name?
I am Princeton Cuartas, coming at you live from Westview. Thank you for such an amazing opportunity to subscribe to Trompo Network. Trompo Network. Make sure you subscribe. Turn on all those notifications. Show them some love. These services are so amazing what you do here for these, at this age in middle school. And Trompo does a lot of amazing things. So make sure you give them some clout, show them some love, and thank you for watching. Have a great night.